welcome back to my channel. I'm Becky, and if you're new here then welcome, and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Now if I am squinting a little bit, it's because the sun is really bright today and it's just kind of bouncing off of my table, so it's really quite bright in my eyes, so apologies about that. But today's video we are going to be doing 3 exciting Christmas crafts, and they're all going to be for under £1 each. They're going to be super easy and super fun to make, and they're going to look so stunning in every home. I know there are Halloween decorations still in the background. I'm obviously filming this in advance because I want to be able to get this content out so you have time to make them before the Christmas period, and you can even gift them to friends as well. So grab yourself a drink, I just have some water today, and let's get into it. Right guys, so this should hopefully actually be quite a quick video today because they're all really easy to make. So we're going to make a few different wooden decorations, and then we're also going to make a Christmas gong. Now I did make one, like this little fella here. This is my Halloween one, but we're going to do a Christmas version, so I'll show you how to make this, and you only need a few different items to make all these decorations. And where I got these wooden dowels from and the glue gun, etc., I'll make sure to link everything down below that you need, and I'll go through like the prices of everything as well. So to start off with, we will make these really easy wooden dowel decorations. Now I started making these before the video just so I could show you what they're going to semi look like, and I'm not going to spend the time waiting for the glue to set. So we're going to make 2 different variations. We're going to do a tree and a star. Now they may not look like much at the moment, but what I have in mind is like wrapping it with some twine and yarn, and then you can even thread like some fairy lights through, and then that's going to be really effective just to like hang up on your walls. So what you're going to need for these, now these are the first 2 items that we're going to make. You want these wooden dowels. Now I got this pack, I think, how many is it? Is there 200 in here? I think there's 200 wooden dowels in here, and these were really cheap off of Amazon. Now I can't remember the exact price of them, but I will make sure to link them down below for you. So for these little crafts, you're going to want the wooden dowels, you're going to want a glue gun. Now if you don't have a glue gun, you can pick one up for really cheap. I got this from the Works. I think it was £5, and then I got a pack, like a huge pack of glue gun sticks as well for £5. And it's just going to come in really handy for any crafts that you're going to be doing if you are into that. I'd definitely invest in one, and it's not going to set you back loads. So you're going to want a glue gun as well, some grease-proof paper, because when we are doing and we're trying to set the glue, you're going to want something to rest your wooden dowels on so it doesn't stick to any of the surfaces. Also, you might need some cinnamon sticks. I'm not sure whether I'm going to use these or not. I got these again off of Amazon, a 20 pack. I will make sure to link it down below, but I know going towards Christmas time it can get more expensive, so do try and buy these in advance. And then we are also going to want probably just some twine, or you can get yarn, so you can use, I just have to bring this, I'm going to be using this for another craft, so apologies about this, but you can get like some lovely white yarn with some like sparkle bits in it. You can do whatever colour you want, whatever colour scheme you have for Christmas, go with that. But to try and fit in with like a Scandi type theme and something that works in like neutral setting and can literally fit in anywhere, I'm going to go in with this twine here. Now I got this, I might have got this from Amazon as well, you know. I do have it all linked in my Hobbycraft and Amazon haul that was quite a few videos ago now, so I'll link that as well, but I will actually just directly link this for you if you wanted to buy it. You get quite a lot on here, and it's just going to come in handy for a lot of different decorations. I use it as well to create little loops for any hanging decorations. So enough about that, you want to know how to make these. So all you're going to want to do, if we do the star first, how many sticks do you need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you want 5 of your wooden dowels. And then all we're going to do is literally just place them into a star shape. So I generally go for, if I do one layer first, so you kind of want a flat piece. Well, you know how to make a star shape. I don't probably need to teach you, but if you are struggling, you can print off like a template online and then you can just kind of match it over that. And all I'm literally doing here is just figuring out my star shape, and then with your glue gun, you're going to go in at each of the different points and just secure it like I have done on here. So you're just holding that. Now, it doesn't matter if it looks quite ugly because you're going to be wrapping your twine around this, and you just want to make sure that it's properly secure. And then where the wooden dowels overlap, you're going to want to glue gun that as well. So I'll show you what this one looks like up close, because I won't do this on camera just because I want to keep it quite short and sweet for you, so you're not watching me just remake it. So I'll show you what this looks like and you can copy this, and then I'll show you how we're going to wrap the twine around it. Okay, so obviously I've got that one laid out, so I'm going to move that to the side, and then I'll show you how we're going to do this. So what I will do actually is just heat my glue gun back up. Okay, so I've just put a tiny glue dot on there, and then I'm just going to stick my twine to it. And then all I'm going to do is just start wrapping it round like this. So once I've done the top point, I'm going to bring the twine down and start on this next part of the star. And what I will do is, where I've just brought the twine down here, so I've wrapped it round here like this, and then I'm going to pull it down this side, and on this point here I'm just going to add a glue dot just so it holds in place. Okay guys, so what you're then going to want to do is just repeat that on all the points of your star, and then I'll show you what that looks like and we'll do the middle bit together. Right guys, so I've been wrapping it around the edges, but then as I've been going, all I've been doing is kind of going point to point, not point to point, from these middle inserts, just dragging it to the other one and then up to a different one. Just so you start, do you know when you're just having one of those days and you don't think anything's going to go right? That's what just happened. But on the positive side, I've got kind of the finished effects to show you now. So the camera wasn't recording when I finished this, and I've just shown you how to make this lovely tree, and it wasn't recording. So on the plus side, I can redo it because I was going to make a second one anyway. And make a little forest scene, but it's just so frustrating, isn't it? But hey ho, we move. So basically all I did was finish this star. I just finished off wrapping it with twine, and then I got some dried orange slices. Now I made these myself. You can buy them, but it is really expensive, and especially around Christmas time they just completely up the price of these. Now, I literally got a pack of 4 oranges for about £1 from Aldi. You want the big ones, you don't want like the easy peelers. And I literally sliced them all up, put them in the oven, and just dried them out. You can put them in the air fryer and it'll do it a lot faster. But I will link down the like BBC Good Food like recipe or description on how to make them. I'll link that down below so you can follow it. And it just makes it a hell of a lot cheaper when you are making like your Christmas crafting decorations. So I literally just glue gunned those onto there, and then I got this lovely velvet ribbon which I bought from Hobbycraft. I'll link this down below, and it's also in my Amazon and Hobbycraft haul quite a few videos ago. And I just made a loop, and instead of folding it in half, because then when you try and hang it your star's going to be wanting to turn, you want to fold it just like this, like one of like the cancer research ribbons, and get the nice velvet bit at the front. And then I just added a glue dot onto it and stuck it onto the back of my star to hang up. So that was the first decoration that we did. Now, hopefully your stars might be a bit more symmetrical than mine, but I do think that there's some beauty in its imperfection. So that was the first one. I'm just gonna hang that up on my side. And if you were to buy that at like the Range or Matalan, they'd really charge quite a lot of money, because I know that they just wallop on a hefty price tag when it goes into like Scandi theme, because they know it's going to fit into a lot of households. So that was the first one. And then I'm just going to check it's recording because I've got paranoid now. Okay, yeah, we're still recording. And then the second one that I was showing you how to do, I finished showing you how to do, was this lovely like wicker tree. Now for this, you again going to want your wooden dowels, your glue gun. I've got a cinnamon stick to form like the log. You want your twine, and then you're also going to want, I think that's it. I just stuck like a little berry on the top as well. Not an actual berry, it's just in one of these packs. So I think it was meant to be like a frosted berry, and it's just on some floristry wire for doing like little decorations and centerpieces. But I picked it up from, I think, One Beyond or One Below, really cheap last year. So to make your tree, and I'll show you how to make this, this is what it's going to end up looking like, and you can do it in a range of sizes. You can do thin trees, you can do fat trees, whatever you want. I did mine like this because I quite like how it like bends in. Of course, Woody's perked up again, hasn't he? And it makes it look a bit Grinchy-fied. And then I've got a smaller one to go next to it because I want to create like a little scene that I can put up on my side. So to make it, Woody, you want to say hi? He's not a very happy sausage, he wants some food. Yeah, even though you've already eaten absolutely loads. Or maybe he's whining because he knows how much video footage I've just lost. Okay. I've also just realised he was still covered in muck from our walk earlier, but hey ho. Right, okay, so to make your tree, you can make them, like I said, in any size, and you're just going to want 2 wooden dowels of the same size, and you're going to place those, if I move this, I've got flipping glue dots everywhere, and you're just going to want to place them onto your greaseproof paper into the triangle shape that you want, and then you're going to want to add a glue dot to the top point to secure it. And then once you've done that, you want to measure the base to size with another wooden dowel and cut it. So if I cut it, it'd just fit the tree, and add some glue dots onto the bottom like I've done here. I'll show you up close, and that's going to form like your triangle for your tree. Then to make the trunk, you're going to just want to split your dowels into, you want 4, and you want them all equal size, just enough to make a trunk, and obviously stick it onto your cinnamon stick. So I'll show you what this looks like up close, and then you'll be able to see where to glue dot it, just because I don't really think I've got it in me to make another one. I was just wanting to make one little scene, so I'll show you what it looks like, and then you can copy that to know where to stick your glue dots. And once your glue is set, make sure it is properly hardened, because otherwise you might risk it kind of moving shape. And I think, to be honest, that's what happened with my star. I don't think the glue was set properly, and then as I started wrapping my twine around it, it moved it out of place, and we ended up with this little like unique shaped star. So what you're going to want to do is get your twine, figure out what you want as the back of your tree to begin with, because that's where you're going to add all your glue dots when you're kind of securing your twine in place. But I always start from the top, so I'm going to add a little dot to the top, and then I'm going to secure a piece of my twine to that, and just start by wrapping it round. And then I'm just going to put like a line of glue down one side and down the other. Not all the way, because obviously it'll set too fast and then it won't stick. And I'm just going to wrap my twine around it. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then once I've got to the end of where the glue was, I'll just redo some more. Do you know what, Woody has just really been hungry recently. Like, no amount of treats seem to satiate him. And I don't know whether it's like a boredom thing, but we play with him and we go on like long walks. He has like mental enrichment, and he just seems he just sits and begs all the time. So we have to keep hiding where we have the treats. So I'm literally just doing this until I get to the base of the tree. And then I'm just going to make sure that I secure it right at the bottom, because I don't want it slipping back up. Because obviously as the top of your tree is narrower, all your twine can just kind of ride back up, which we do not want. And then I'm going to wrap some more twine round the base of the tree. It doesn't need to go all the way, probably about halfway. And I'm going to secure that with a glue dot and then just trim the end off. And then once I've got my tree, all I did was split a cinnamon stick in half, because I quite like the fact that it creates like a bit of a log effect. And then all I'm going to do is just stick some glue at the bottom, and I'm going to add my little tree to it. Let's see if I want it at the front or at the back. So I'm going to stick it behind my tall tree. So all I'm going to do, on the back of the cinnamon stick, put a good amount of glue to secure it. Get rid of these runaways. Make sure that I know what the front of my tree is, and then where we've still got some of the wooden dowels sticking out, I'm just going to attach them to where I've added that glue and hold it until it's dry. And then I think what I will do as well, just to secure it, is the other half of the cinnamon stick that I broke, I'm just going to stick that onto the base, and then it doesn't matter which way round I have my trees, it'll be secure, just so it hides like the raw bit of the trunk. So I'm just going to put some glue on the base of the cinnamon stick, just a good layer of glue. I'm going to attach that onto it, and there you've got your little tree scene. And this was just made from a cinnamon stick, some of the wooden dowels and some twine, and my little bit on top. And all that has probably cost me probably about 20p when you work back the cost of everything. And I just think that both of these decorations are really effective and really cute, and that's going to look lovely stood up in between all my candles with all like my Christmas decorations around it. I know it's Halloween at the moment, but we'll ignore that. So I'll show you what this looks like up close, and then you can see what you think. Hi guys, Edition Becky here. So I'm really sorry, my video file got corrupted, so I can't add in the final craft, which as you can see here was a little Christmas gonk. But I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and give it a like also, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks guys, bye!